We've just arrived at the Hyatt Regency in Koh Samui, and boy oh boy, what a room. What a place in general. As soon as you walk in, you've got a fridge, plenty of space actually, everywhere that you look. We've just put our bags there as soon as we've got in. You've got your bar fridge you're welcomed with. 4 bottles of the Still Singer water in glass, which is great actually. An area here for tea and some mugs, bottle openers, etc. We've got snacks in here. By the way, nothing's complimentary. I can show the price list in a sec. And you've got your kettle and ice bucket as well. On the left here, they do give you an umbrella, and it's a massive umbrella, which is great. Here is the menu and the price list for everything. Beverages, minibar snacks, etc. And you've got 2 big glasses there with the bottles, some PowerPoints everywhere, something I love to see in a hotel room. You've got this little area where you can store your bags underneath or above, as well as another area over here. So if you're somebody who plans a long stay, there's heaps of space for you to put your stuff as well as hang your stuff up here, and everything's open, which I also love. You've got a huge Hyatt Regency bag. I think it's a rattan bag. It looks really, really nice. And you've got your safe there, super convenient next to the door. You don't have to go looking for it, opening anything. Underneath here, there's 2 drawers. We'll get them open. You get your laundry bag, etc. Price list for that. And 2 pairs of slippers, and then in really, really nice sleeves. Usually they're just out. That's a nice touch. And here you've got your an iron actually, an iron, and not to mention an ironing board on the left there. So if you're someone who is here on business for whatever reason maybe, and you need to iron your shirt, they've got you covered. So that's great too. Or if you just need to iron anything, they've got you covered. Moving on into the bedroom, the king bed is absolutely spectacular, and the view from the room, wait till you see it, it's beautiful. But as I said, there's more power outlets there. I'll get closer so you can see what you can actually put in. You've got USB connection there too, which is great. And all the lights are good. I don't think it's going to be too bright in the evening, but that's not a problem because we're not planning on being in the room anyway. We'll just get ready and leave. And on this side, you've also got USB charging, the phone, alarm clock. It's a really nice alarm clock. And over here, you've got a really nice L-shaped couch. And in front of it, there's a table if you just want to sit and enjoy some food in the room, like the fruits that they've put on offer, some passion fruit, oranges. The Thai oranges are spectacular. And then you've got, I don't know what that fruit is called. Shout out if you do know what that fruit is called, but I have had it before and it tastes delicious. And over here, I'm not sure if that's a cake or what that is, but it looks so fluffy and nice. And they've given us an anniversary card, which is also lovely. And just in front of the bed, as you can probably hear in the background, is a massive TV. It's huge and it's Samsung. It's exactly what we want to see for when we are watching TV. If we're back in the room late at night and we can't sleep, we'll just turn it on. And I'm bringing you to the amazing view. Looking out, the humidity outside is crazy, but it's a huge glass door so you can see out all over. You can look into the pools as well as into the horizon of the ocean. It's unbelievable here. It's such a beautiful room. And outside, there are 2 chairs and a table for you to lounge around. Now this room and balcony, they're no smoking rooms because you're in quite close proximity to your neighbours if you are out on the balcony, and I think, you know, they don't want to smell cigarette or whatever people are smoking around here. And moving on, the bathroom is incredible. We'll walk in. I've shown you the bathtub, but I'll walk into the bathroom from this side. Obviously that's the AC board, but moving into the bathroom, huge mirror, and I believe it's like a smart mirror. It's telling you what time it is, which is pretty sick. You've got a lovely sink and basin in here. Very nice and clean, nice tapware. And there is a little bit of body lotion and facial soap just there. as well as a tissue box to your right. One of these beauty mirrors for the girls, or the guys if you use it. 2 bottles of the Singer glass bottle of water for when you brush your teeth. And we've got shaving cream, a razor, shower cup, cotton pads, cotton buds separate, and 2 dental kits. So plenty in here. Now moving on into the toilet area, there's a very large amount of space in here, which is really cool, and it's quite private. There's a light in there, so very, very easy for you to do your business. If you want to sit down, look at your phone, whatever. And you've got 2 bathrobes hanging on the wall, which is quite convenient. And you've got your towels over here, and in the drawer, the hairdryer, if you need to use it. Shampoo, conditioner, body wash, and also a body bar. You don't always see that. Now, the shower looks unbelievable. Look at that. It is very nice. So, standing in the shower, I'll just show you your view of what you would be looking at. So you are standing here looking out into the ocean while you're having a wash. It's unbelievable. Or you could just alternatively sit here, have a bath, and just look out into the serenity. Now, I'm really, really happy that we booked this room and have come to this hotel. There's not much more I can say about it. We've just got here, so we've been really hyped to see what it's going to be like, especially because we really, really enjoyed our stay at the Napa side the last few days, and we didn't really want to leave by the end of it. So I think, yeah, we really want to go back there. But this place so far has been amazing. From when you walk in, the lobby, it's just so sparkly white, and you're looking out from the lobby into the ocean, into the pools. It's just so beautiful. Can't stop looking at it even while I'm recording, so sorry about that. Really, really great place. Can't wait to go through the pools and show you guys around, and I'll show you hopefully both alternatives on breakfast. So you can either do a la carte or go to the buffet. So we'll probably start with the buffet, what we're used to, and then go to the a la carte after that. So see you in the next part of the video. This is our King Ocean View bedroom at the Hyatt Regency in Koh Samui. Looking at the view from the lobby at the Hyatt Regency, it's so beautiful. You can see some rain clouds today, but they should be pushed away, and we shouldn't get rained on because they're in front of us. But if you can see that, it's absolutely stunning. Walking up to this every single morning before you walk down to the beach, and it just gets better and better. As you can see, the view behind me is absolutely stunning. There's a nice little water feature there and some steps that you can walk on to get a better view. And we're just walking down to the pools now, just to see what they're like. Hotel's absolutely packed at the moment. There's so many people here. So this little walkway to the left leads you down to the restaurants and the pool. As you can see, there's more accommodation here. They're the oceanfront rooms. We had breakfast this morning. The selection was amazing. We really, really enjoyed the brekkie as well. Had so many plates, and I started with a crispy pork. That was delicious. Monique had some soup and a bunch of other stuff, and we had a couple of coconuts as well. Let's sort of stand over here and look out to the pool and the ocean. Had a bit of an issue with the mic, but this is the main pool area. As you can see, in the distance there's a slide and a kids pool. In the main pool you can do laps or just enjoy and have a leisurely swim as Monique walks across near the chairs. This building here, in the morning you can get your a la carte breakfast, and during the day it's the club room if you are a part of the club. And on the left there you can slightly see people sitting. That's where the buffet breakfast area is. So you have either option in the morning. You either do the buffet or the a la carte. We chose to do the buffet every day. As you go down the stairs over here, towards the left, there's like a little kids play area in there, which is pretty cool. So if you bring your kids down, plenty for them to do, plenty of activities. And there's like a little kids club down these stairs to the right as well, which is just down there. So if you have any kids and you bring them down, it's a perfect spot for them, and perfect spot for you and your partner to just relax while the kids are entertained all day. And there's plenty of options for the kids. We're looking at all the activities. I think they do like movie nights and stuff like that here too, which is just easy for the parents as well if you guys want to go out and whatnot. Now, this section here, you've got a little dining area amongst the pools. So if you get a bit warm while you're dining, jump in, jump out, and look at the view from here. So good. And here there's a little spot, if you just want to get rained on, you can take a seat there. You can hear how aggressive that shower is. And this is awesome here.
What a backdrop.
Such a beautiful backdrop. Have a look. Look at us. Look at us here in Koh Samui at the Hyatt Regency. It's a beautiful hotel. It's extremely modern. It doesn't really feel like you're in Thailand while you're here, but all their Thai food that we've had so far has been very, very good. It's been quite remarkable. Very, very happy with everything. But yeah, let's walk further down to the adults only section. That's a beach restaurant and bar over here. This is where you get the a la carte breakfast. That's the breakfast menu, so if you want to press pause. And you get down to the beach over here, so there's no lifeguards on duty, and when there's red flags you probably don't want to swim because you get taken into the rift. And this is the adults only pool over here, which is pretty cool too. Just stop and take in all the beauty of the beach in front of you. Plenty of towels available whenever you need them. If you want to replace your towel, you can. And that's the pool area. We've just been told by the team at the Hyatt Regency that we're going to be moved rooms, which we've just done. The first room that we stayed in was an interconnecting room, and it's not really what we expected. Yes, there was an ocean view, but it was really, really loud from a perspective of you could hear everything that the neighbours were doing, saying or playing in terms of music, and it just didn't feel very private. If you're a family, great room to stay in, but not for us. And it wasn't really the privacy or comfort that we were expecting when we moved here. But now we're in this room and we've just walked in and it looks fantastic. It's not interconnecting. You've got your fridge, all the same stuff as the last part of the video. Moving over here, all your storage space for your bags. Plenty of room for your luggage. A safe there. Here you've got a flashlight and you've got some hanging space as well. And there's also that ironing board in the corner. Underneath here, in the drawers, we've got an iron for the ironing board. Also a scale if you just want to keep yourself accountable on holiday. Laundry bags and slippers in the pouches. Little bin there on the floor. Huge king size bed. Again, the bed was really comfortable last night. Can't fault it. Pillows were a bit soft, so we should ask for some firmer pillows. Same sort of setup in terms of configuration as the last room. Big sort of alarm speaker, JBL, which is great. The phone on that side of the bed. No smoking in these rooms on the balcony or in the rooms. And a huge TV there. So we realise the TVs aren't smart TVs, so you're pretty limited to what you can watch. But you're not really watching too much TV while you're here. You've also got this huge L-shaped couch, which is much bigger than the one that we had in the other room. And the balcony with the view here is also much better than what we had in the other room. Just looking at it, moving out, it's phenomenal. And here you can see the view from bed. So the other room you could see the view from the shower. But here you can actually see it from bed, which is great. And under us there's a bunch of other sort of accommodations as well. And we're overlooking the pools and the ocean. But it's such a breathtaking view and it's a beautiful day today in Koh Samui. Also got these 2 chairs and a table if you did want to sit out on the balcony and read or have a coffee or tea or whatever. Moving back inside, we're looking at this amazing bathtub. The bathtub is huge and you get that beautiful view looking out. So you can really enjoy that. Really soft bath towels and the shower pressure was incredible yesterday. So really excited for this shower again. We've got your shampoo, conditioner, body wash, body bar, as well as more towels over here. The Singer still water to brush your teeth. You don't want to drink the water in Thailand or risk drinking it. Some facial soap as well as some body lotion. And the sink is great. And the mirror is amazing. So big. And the lights coming off the mirror make it easy to get ready for your evenings or your afternoons or whatever. And a huge space in the bathroom. So you don't have to worry, it's very private. You've got the 2 bath robes hanging, which are nice there as well. And you walk back out to the bedroom. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Every like, subscribe, and sort of bell helps the channel. So please make sure that you do it. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll keep doing videos like this. Just as a little bit of a recap about our stay at the Hyatt Regency in Koh Samui, I definitely would go back. I really did enjoy the hotel itself. I did think, though, there were a few things that weren't too practical. For example, the pool area. There was a big pool up top, but hardly any seats around it. So it was a bit annoying to sit down the bottom, then walk back up and down because there just wasn't enough seats around the pool. And then the pools down below had a bunch of seats around them, but they were only very small. There were a lot of steps within the pool as well, so or different sort of levels and parts of the pool where you couldn't really swim. You just sort of had to sit there, which was not as fun. Not that it wasn't fun, but it would be a little bit annoying because you don't have enough room to swim if you did want to swim down there. And then, as I said, you've got to walk all the way back up to the top pool. There was an adults only pool that wasn't really adults only. There was always kids in that pool, and it wasn't really something that they were policing. Not annoying for us because we weren't around that pool. So it was also a very small pool, so only a few adults could fit in there at a time, and there were hundreds of people staying within this resort. In terms of the size of the resort to the amount of people that were staying there, I felt like it wasn't really enough room in the common areas like the pools, even at breakfast, etc. We timed breakfast very early every time that we went to go to the buffet. We didn't end up trying the a la carte because the buffet just was so abundant. It was probably the best breakfast buffet that I'd seen in terms of variety. Like just having roast pork and barbecue pork for breakfast, you don't really see that in other buffets or that I've stayed at in hotels. Even at the hotel that we stayed at in Bangkok, it wasn't like that. And their buffet was excellent too. Off the buffet, like the options were fantastic. There was always fresh fruit, fresh juice, whatever you wanted. They could make juice on the spot for you if you wanted as well, or give you like a bowl of fruit if you wanted. It was excellent. The eggs station, there was a sort of different special every day. And they had this sort of special wood fired pizza with egg on top type thing that looked phenomenal. We didn't get to try it because we just didn't have the space in our bellies to. All in all, that was an amazing experience in terms of the food. We didn't have like a dinner or anything like that because we were going into town to experience that for dinner in the different markets and all that sort of stuff. All in all, for the price point, yeah, it was good. The first room we stayed at was a bit annoying because you could literally hear everything that the neighbors were doing and saying, like walking around. It was an interconnecting room, and we didn't realize that until sort of that evening when those people were sort of very loud. We sort of made a quick mention of it to the front desk, and then they just called us up saying, "Oh, there's another room if you guys would like to see it." We saw it; it was great, and we were happy to stay there. And it was actually a better view, which was awesome. The view from the room was phenomenal. The view from the top pool and the other pools were great. You had your own little private beach, which was also good. It was very windy when we were there, so best not to swim as the flags were red and they don't have a lifeguard on duty. The actual bar that they had there was sort of that little restaurant area down the bottom of the pool. On our first day and sort of during the day, we were having different snacks that they were serving and sort of traditional Thai snacks, which were great as well. We really, really enjoyed those. There's not really much more to say about this place. I would stay there. The price point is a little bit expensive, but if I was comparing it to the Napa Sai where we stayed at for a few days beforehand, I'd probably go back there because it was a much smaller resort, but it was very, very spaced out and it didn't feel as cramped as we did at the Hyatt Regency. And yeah, it was quite a it wasn't as many options for the breakfast, but sort of the trade-off is all the space and the attention to detail that the staff have with every guest that's there. And I think that's what I'd like to do if I did go back and where we stay next. Thanks for watching the video. Look out for the next one. Thanks for watching.